Hello everyone and welcome back to another Schnuckatoo video. Today, I will be talking about the first day of the vacation I went on, which happened to be the day of my graduation. So, I'm doing this by memory. I have a journal entry about it, but I didn't read it. So here goes. The day of, oh wow, diamonds, that was fast. This is fortune, yeah, okay. The day of my graduation was a very nice day. It was June 20th, I think. I don't really remember. But it started off pretty good. In the morning, I woke up. I was all ready to go. And it turns out I was actually, oh shoot. I was actually speaking at this graduation. So I got up. I practiced my speech a couple times. And I was ready to go. I was actually not that nervous, to be honest. I was more just like, oh, graduation's happening. And so in the morning, one of my friends, Alex, he came over to my house because it was a decent drive, like 25-minute drive. So he was like, oh, can you drive me? I'm like, okay, sure. So he just came over to my house. I got my car. I headed over. Now on the way over, when we were arriving, our graduation was like in this like city next to our school, and so when we almost were close to there was quite a big traffic jam. Now traffic jam wasn't any normal city traffic jam. If I looked around at like every single car, I could recognize the people in the cars, which is pretty cool, I think. Like the car in front of me, oh, did I find an amethyst geode? Looks like I did. Wow, it's pretty cool. Like the car, like all the cars adjacent to me, like left, right, front, back, they were all people I knew from, like all seniors I knew from my school, which was pretty cool. Our school basically caused a traffic jam, if you think about it like that. And so that happened. We went in. Now the problem is the night before graduation, I had Buffalo Wild Wings. For those of you who don't know, Buffalo Wild Wings is a wings place where you get chicken wings and buffalo wings, and there are a lot of different flavors, and a lot of those flavors are spicy, right? And so the night before, like as a pre-graduation kind of celebration thing, me and a couple friends went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I ate a bunch of spicy wings there. And so, as you can imagine, I my stomach wasn't doing the best the day after. It was doing all right. Like I it wasn't that bad. Oh, speaking of stomach being bad, my stomach's really bad right now. But that's another story for another day, I guess, because that kind of relates to the end of the vacation. Yeah, so my stomach's kind of uncomfortable right now. But in that morning I kind of wanted to go poop. Like, and added on to, I was nervous because I was speech. I really needed to go, but I ended up not because it turned out I didn't need to. I think, I don't know. So sorry if that was unnecessary detail. Oops. So after that, I decided not to go. I guess that is kind of a irrelevant detail. Sorry. And graduation happens. It's pretty fun. I had fun giving my speech. I think it could have been better because as you guys know, I've been in a bit of a lull recently, so I haven't really I did put effort into it, but I could have put more effort into it, I think. So it could have been better. But overall, I think it was a good graduation. It was fun. And so that happened. And then we took some pictures at our school. We took some pictures near where graduation actually happened. I got Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is actually so good. I need to make a video on it. Chick-fil-A is like, I don't know. Maybe that day was just a very good day, so it's very fond in my memory. But I really like Chick-fil-A. Compared to like other fast food restaurants, like I used to think Popeyes was better than Chick-fil-A. But then I had Chick-fil-A a couple days ago, and now I think Chick-fil-A is so good. The Chick-fil-A sauce is really good. That's what seals the deal, I think. But after that, it was one of my friend's last days because they were leaving for school like end of June, right? And since my vacation was like 2 weeks, I wouldn't see them again until Thanksgiving. So I said goodbye to them along with a couple other friends at this dessert store, which was really nice. Uh, Jeffrey spit water on my car. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use this time to complain a bit. See, when a lot of times, Jeffrey, which has been on the channel before, he'll spit water on my car. He just like puts water in his mouth and spits it out, which I think is okay maybe, but it's a bit annoying. But I think it's just disgusting. He thinks it's fine though, and I get that. I guess some things I think are not disgusting at all. Other people find really disgusting. Like at Buffalo Wild Wings, I had my oily hands and I was like smothering them all over the cup. And Jeffrey, for some reason, could not take that, but for some reason, he could take spitting over my car, which I don't know. I guess it's fine. I have to understand different people's standards for disgustingness. But anyway, back to the story. After that, we went home, took some pictures with my grandma and my parents in my graduation room. I packed a little bit, and then we were off to the airport. We left the afternoon of graduation around like 6 or 7 p.m. We got like this. We I don't know where we got the person driving because we couldn't drive our car there. We didn't want to park our car there for 2 months, so we just found a random driver. It wasn't Uber. I think it was like a friend or something. I don't know. I had no idea. So we got to the airport. It's quite nice. It was like the gate we were at. Not the gate. The check-in place we were at. It was the exact place I left for Disney, my Disney trip back in March. So that was a nice touch, I guess. It was exact Spirit Airlines, actually. We didn't take Spirit Airlines this time, but it was like a big family trip. So we had to meet up with a couple other families. And so we met up around the Spirit Airlines place. And so that reminded me of Disney. But then the airport was really nice. The bathroom, there was this one bathroom. I and inside, oh wow, so many diamonds. The bathroom, there were like water noises and bird noises playing, which was quite interesting. I guess it's supposed to help you pee or something. It was very relaxing. It's a very nice bathroom, very modern. But yeah, there was also this like mirror place in the terminal that was pretty cool. But yeah, we boarded the plane. I got on the plane, and on the plane I started watching a movie called Man Called Otto because I didn't get to watch it. My family watched it without me because I was like out doing something else. So I wanted to watch it. But after watching 20 minutes, I couldn't anymore, so I just fell asleep. And I basically slept the whole flight. And that was the conclusion of my graduation day. You know, that day I was really tired. Like everyone, for some reason, after that day was so tired. I guess like just because my theory is that graduation is kind of on a stage in front of everyone already. Like even if you're sitting there graduating, you're in an arena and surrounded by all your parents and stuff. Another one? What? And so, like, because of that, it's really tiring because there's like a ton of people watching you, and you're just sitting there. Even though you're sitting there, you sit up a bit straighter, and so, and we had to stand a lot, and it was emotionally tiring, I guess, because it was the last day, you know. So yeah, that was the first or 0th day of my vacation, basically riding the plane, and you know I do have a couple regrets from that day, I guess. The main one is I could have made my speech a bit sadder towards the end. I didn't want to make it too sad. I technically got 2 speeches, one like for the middle and one at the very end. I think I could have done more with that ending speech. My friend said that too. But I mean, it is what it is. It's already over, right? Other than that, I think it was a pretty good graduation. I couldn't have asked for one that was much better. But yeah, I guess that's the story. Oops. Of the. Oh wow, this place seems dangerous. Of the 0th day of my trip, which was the same day as my graduation. So yeah, hopefully you guys. I don't know if you guys. This is slightly different from what I usually put on this channel. Not really. Actually, it's part of what I put on this channel, talking about my day, and I think I want it to become part of what I put on this channel, which is just talking about my day. Because in the future, I don't know why I'm doing this anymore. It's not, at this point, I think part of it is about like getting views and stuff, but I don't really care that much anymore. I say I don't care, but I think I still do a bit. But I think more or less the actual reason is just so like in the future, this might sound a bit narcissistic. I don't know. In the future, like if I keep doing these, right? In college, occasionally, like someone will stumble. Some of my old friends might stumble upon this in the recommend. If they ever watch one of my videos, they'll stumble across it maybe, one of my videos, and they'll give it a watch and see what I'm doing now. And if I keep doing this every single day, even when I'm 30 years old, that means those, assuming those still same friends still use YouTube, I don't know. They'll be able to see, at least hear how my voice has changed over the years, I guess. And to me, I guess that's pretty comforting. If this thing is like remains constant for